Hello, and welcome to Subnautica Below Zero. Well, the plan today is to go in search of another artifact. I've been following this one, which is N6M. We came out of a cave where we found a previous artifact, and I've just been following this one. And then we ran into this region here. I mean, you might be able to hear there's a whale outside. It's a big, massive glow whale. I'm actually waiting for it to get lighter, to be honest, before I set off. But yeah, I remember this area. It's really weird because you've got these big, massive rocks, and they're somehow being held afloat by these giant lilies. It's weird. I mean, you've got these annoying blooming bull sharks or whatever they were, brute sharks. That's it. And then right over there, you can see there's like what's called a glow whale. But this is very weird, I must admit. This region. Definitely odd. It's pretty deep down there. Hold on, what's that? What on earth is that? Except for that annoying thing down there. What is that? Oh, no, no, no. I was looking at that, actually. Ow, 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 ow! Ah! Go away. You annoying... Ah, there. See that electrocution? I remember that before. But here... Ah, right. That's useful as a Seatruck Aquarium fragment. So this could be somewhere... Oh, hang on, hang on, hang on. I'm going to get out of the way of that thing. If I can. That's true. Oh, what are these? Blooming raindrops. Right, it's so easy to get distracted around this place. But there's, yeah, it's interesting if I can find fragments for that down here. These things, they just go down far. Oh, yeah, you can easily get lost and distracted. I'm well aware I'm running out of oxygen already.
Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Yep, I just reminded myself anyway. I'm gonna have to get out. But that's interesting. It's probably in my interests now to have a bit of a poke around here. Where the...
Oxygen.
Yeah, I know. Quick change. Right, where the heck did I leave there? Oh, there's the salty dog up there. I think I'm gonna have a bit of a poke around because I've actually got one of these. Oh, go away. I've actually got one of these mineral detectors on me. I mean, I could get the scanner out, to be honest. But now that I've found that, I wasn't actually going looking for anything, to be honest. I just noticed it while I was out there. So I was just having a quick peek around and I just noticed that there. That's handy. So what does that mean then? Because I think we're on 2 out of 3. It's higher up, isn't it? So we only need one more module. So I could either get the scanner out and do some searching, or I could use that mineral detector. I'm actually tempted to get the scanner out because it's all packed up in here. I mean, this mineral detector, it runs out of battery pretty quickly. So I think what I might do is I'll have a bit of a poke around with the mineral detector first, and then once it's out of battery, we'll flit over to the scanner, because everything I need's all boxed up in here anyway. Actually, I better swap that tank over so it gets oxygen in it. I've actually got 2 spares on me in here anyway as well, so I can spend a bit of time out here. I still want to go in search of that though. But let's see if we can find another fragment first. Ah, that was easy. I think I've already found one. The scanner hasn't started going off here. This little mineral detector, but I mean, there's the Seatruck up there. I've just noticed that thing down there. Now, why is this thing not picking up fragments? Like, I mean, come on. How close did you have to get to find that? Seriously? I can see it. That is just nuts. Right, let's see if it's what I think it is. Because hopefully, if it's an aquarium, yes, it's an aquarium one.
New technology acquired.
Oh, cool, because that means... Well, I'm going to have to be careful of those things. If they're what I remember them as, I think they're like those original mesmers that you got on Subnautica. Oh. Right, where's the Seatruck gone? I've totally lost the plot here. Where's the Seatruck? There's my Seatruck. Right, I'm going to head back here because that... Oh man, that just makes my day, that does. I wonder what... I'm wondering what ingredients I need to make this. Out of curiosity. Let's pin that. So we'd need the silk... Ooh, 2 wiring kits, enameled glass. Enameled glass, that's a bit of a doozy, that one, if memory serves. That needs diamond, I think. Yeah, diamond. Diamond, glass and lead to make that. You'd need 4 silver ore. The plasteel ingot, so we'd need a titanium ingot plus another 2 lithium, which I don't have on me. Right. Because of how deep that is, I'm actually gonna... Just out of curiosity, let's see what we can see down here. Because there's artifact N6M down there anyway. So we'll see how deep we can get. Unfortunately not far. I could really have done with a decent depth module. I mean, that I wonder what... It looks pretty deep over there, I must admit. But I wonder if those things could pull you out of your Seatruck or your prawn. Ah, now look. Ah, no, that looks like tech gear. Yeah, something from the artifacts. Okay. I think I'm gonna have a bit of a poke around down there, but we need to be heading in that direction, really. Let's have a bit of a scout route and see what we can see. I'll just have to be really careful because of that thing. I've a horrible feeling they're like the mesmers on Subnautica. Oh, hello. Green Turnian. Fair enough. Oh, just double check I've got the X42, yeah.
You came within range of data that might help with the construction of a new storage medium. You must continue to investigate.
Okay. I just want you out of my head. Crikey, this goes down seriously deep. I think I would have really struggled to get the... Hello, what's that? I would have really struggled to get the like a Seatruck down in something like here. It's really narrow. A flowering spore. Okay. I'll pick a couple of them up. Ooh, hydrochloric acid. Oh, that rings a bell.
New blueprint synthesized.
That rings a bell. Yeah, hydrochloric acid. I remember that's used for... Well, it's used for something. I just can't remember off the top of my head, but I know it's used for something.
Sense my people's technology nearby. A body component is near.
Fair enough. A body component. Should probably bring more O2 tanks. Wow, this is a big place to explore. That's still a good way away. Right, I think I'm gonna head back.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I'm gonna head back. I'm gonna get more O2 tanks because I could quite do exploring around here while we're here. Oh, what's that? Oh, that's just silver. Right, yeah, let's get some O2 tanks and do a bit more exploring.
Oxygen.
Ah, this is annoying. They're those, they are like the mesmers, those things. They keep pulling me in and disorientating me. But interestingly, while I've come right the way down. I mean, the Seatruck's all the way up there. I've come down here, and we're actually picking up sources of magnetite around here somewhere. But I've also picked up what looks to be an artifact. Well, something to do with the ancients, which gives me the impression there's something down there. I mean, will you not go away? It's like it lures you in and you end up getting seriously disorientated.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
That's seriously annoying. Right, let's see. I was trying to get blooming magnetite.
Oxygen.
Right, I'm onto my third tank. I'm gonna have to get out of here. So you can see I'm getting like totally disorientated. Right, the Seatruck's up there somewhere. So I'm gonna have to get out because I can only handle so much. Ah, not again. I don't know how you're supposed to. Like it's pulling you in, and there's not a great. Like, see that? It's like, oh, frustrating. What's that? A bit of ruby. And I've got to somehow find my way out of here. Claims a salty dog's in that direction. This is nuts. That can't be right because the salty. That cannot be right. I mean, we've got to get out of here. See, I thought it was down there. It's not. It's up there. This is really weird. It really messes with you.
Warning.
But the main thing is that fragment, that mineral detector was picking up minerals, magnetite, I should say. So it's definitely still in my interests to be going down there because I know I need magnetite to be able to get the scanner to be working better. It'll have a better range and I'll have a heads-up display.
Oxygen.
So I'm going to get out of here. I think I'm going to actually set up the scanner now. I mean, we're at quite a depth, so I don't know how well I can do for power. But if you're curious and you're looking for these aquarium module fragments, you can see there's looks like more of them are spread around. Where we're at, you can see that there's like remnants of the architects here. So you can see this kind of like wire and cabling. It's broken. It's come down from there. It started running all the way along there. But aside from all that annoying blooming hallucinations going on, that's a good thing, is that it looks like we found a source of magnetite. So I'm going to sort myself out, and then we're going to go back in search of it. Well, I've got to admit this is a bit awkward. I'm stuck. I've built the scanner, then I realise I don't actually have the camera to actually go out and search, because the whole problem I've got is I don't have like a heads-up display to see, where anything that the scanner does. I'm relying on a camera, and I forgot to bring one. So I thought, alright, I'll detach the actual modules, and I'll just take the Seatruck back. That way I've got a reference point. I know where the actual modules are, so I can trace my way back to the scanner. I can trace my way back to the scanner. Trouble is, I've actually got into the actual Seatruck now, and I'm trying to move, and I'm literally stuck. I can't do anything. It's stuck. I'll have to revert back to a previous save. Aha! Aha! I'm actually out and about. I mean, I've gone all the way back to the base because I had to come back to get the camera. So the base is over there. Emergency supply cache is over there. There's the Delta station. But I actually came out and about. I was looking around the twisty bridges looking for, well, for these things basically, because I wanted to make some batteries. I thought, well, every time I come back, I'm recharging batteries and I'm waiting for them to recharge so I could do with like a really good surplus. So I was just wandering around and I just stumbled upon this here. Now what this is an exterior growbed. This will make my life a lot easier because I'll be able to grow things outside and it'll save me having to go looking for them. So I should be able to plant these by the looks of it.
Synthesized.
Yeah, because these have always been a hassle to find, I must admit. So if I can grow them, harvest them, replant them, and just keep regrowing more ones, that'll make my life a lot easier. But I'll be able to do it with the the actual things like the gel sacks as well. You can grow your own creep vines and your creep vine cluster seeds and that sort of stuff. So it makes life a heck of a lot easier. I was wondering where I would probably find something like this, but you can see there's, yeah, it's where the twisty bridges are. And we're heading into, I mean, there's the mine site over in that direction, but it's close to the, kind of like, it's bordering where the twisty bridges are and where the actual thermal vents are. I think I'll grab that because I need water. That's something I still need to find. I remember somebody saying that Robin was over, apparently, or I think she was at Omega Base or somewhere, wherever that is. Which is somewhere we haven't found yet. But this will make my life easier anyway, because, as I say, I mean, now what I'll be able to do is regrow those ribbon plants. But I'll be able to keep a good supply of batteries. That's what I normally do. I keep quite a few batteries in the chargers, and then when I want to swap them out, I just come back to the base, swap the used batteries for the actual charged batteries. Actually, there's my base over there. That's the pod over there. Yeah, so I just usually just come back and swap them straight over. I just haven't made that many lately. But it was actually tempting to make some of the actual the better ones that have got the, you know, the what's it, the ones that use the ion power cells and ion batteries. The trouble is, sometimes you need those crystals. Whenever I've played this sort of stuff before, you've needed crystals to do something. So I tend not to use them, to be honest. I'll probably be kicking myself and find out it's a case of, yeah, I could have just kept making better batteries that lasted longer anyway, but I'd rather play it safe until I know for sure. That just makes my day. So I'll be able to, let's see, have we got any... I've got a bit of titanium, because I actually came up while I was here. I was actually gathering all the resources to make the aquarium module. And then I just realised, actually, where I've left the prawn suit and the rest of the modules, that's actually got my my vehicle bay in, so I can't make the Seatruck module here. I'm going to have to take all those resources back there, make the aquarium module there. Just out of curiosity, let's see what that one. Right, so that, oh, it just needs 2 titanium. Ah, cool. So I should be able to fit a few of these in here. And then I can grow all sorts of things. Brilliant. So then it's just a case, I mean, I've got to go out looking for copper anyway, to be honest, so it doesn't really matter. Either way, I mean, I'll get, you know, sometimes you get copper, sometimes you get titanium, so it doesn't really matter. Can you stay still? Right, so that's definitely going to make my life easier. Yeah, these are definitely useful. I mean, I'm growing some of the actual creep vines over there, and then over there I'm actually growing the cluster ones. So these are the ones that have the seeds. So in this one you take the seed from those creep vines that you find out there. I'm growing them in these planters. The actual vines that you cut, I'm growing them in there. So from these I'll be able to chop these up and replant them. And I'm doing the same with these gel sacks. So pretty easy to do. I mean, basically all you do is you just, you know, harvest it with your knife and you actually get seeds back. So in this case I'm getting 5 seeds. Now the gel sacks gave me 3. But what it means, like in this case for this particular planter, is I can just put tons of seeds in instead. So obviously, I mean, I went out and picked up the actual ribbon plants themselves initially and planted them in. But now I can actually grow them from seed. And I'm just going to take advantage of that one.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Ooh. Take advantage of that one to plant that lot in there. Yeah, I'm going to have to make a mad dash to get in here, but that'll make my life easier because it means I've got all of those resources just growing outside of the base.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you. So now I can make a lot more batteries. Woohoo! Oh wow, this is a weird looking sky, this. Anyhow, we're back over where I left the actual, well, all of the modules, because, yeah, I left my mobile vehicle bay here. Oh, no, I didn't want to drop it. I wanted to deploy it. Right, let's put that into slot 1. We'll deploy that, and then now what I can't... Oh no, not one of them things. They don't attack you, they just get hallucinated by them. It just completely disorientates her. It's frustrating. Seriously? Got a major storm all of a sudden. How the heck did that happen? Whoa, that doesn't look good. Right, I think we better hurry up then. While we're under the effects of hallucinogens. Right, well I'm going to let that get done, and I'm going to try and see if I can pick this thing up again. Oh man, will you go away? Apparently it's like it's a defensive reaction. This is just crazy. Put that away. Right. This is not good. Right, okay. Right, there's the prawn suit at least. No, the prawn suit is not up there. I know the prawn suit is definitely not up there. Right, hang on a minute. Where the heck is everything? Right, the prawn suit's down there. That seriously messes you. It doesn't just like disorientate you like in the sense of like it's turning you around. It is seriously disorientating you. I mean, you think things are somewhere where they're not. So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to hook this up to the Seatruck. So I think I'll just disconnect the front, because otherwise I'll have to start messing around with the whole system. So it's easier to disconnect the front, connect this to the actual Seatruck itself, and then I can connect the rest of them to the back of this. That'll probably be well, seems the easy way to me. Well, I suppose you can always, doesn't really matter. I mean, you can disconnect that at the back, but the docking module. But I don't know if all of a sudden the prawn suit will get disconnected. Right, so let's disconnect that. Move that over to there. Right, so there's our aquarium module. And this will miraculously change colour as soon as it connects. Then we'll go and get the rest of our truck. And connect that. Woohoo! So this is quite cool because it literally collects like fish from the surrounding area, and then you can actually pick them up out of the aquarium. And well, yeah. Anyway, now that we've done that, may as well just take that out. We don't need that as a reminder for a blueprint. It's dark, so the trouble is we can't. I mean, the scanner won't have any power, so we're going to go to sleep. Hopefully we'll get the sunshine coming up, and then we'll get some power for our scanner.
Power restored. All primary systems online.
Okay. It's funny how you get told about that. You're not actually in the actual system, but it's telling me. As long as you're in a certain distance, you get told. Oh yeah, this. Where's the camera? There's the camera. Right. Just deploy that. May as well put this into storage. There's no point in me carrying that thing around again. I should really take it back to base as well. I'm assuming I've actually got somewhere, because I'm using up so much room here now. I'm running out of room. Oh well, fair enough. I'll have to do that later. Let's go and have a look at this scanner and see if it can pick anything up. Oh, right. I'm going to have to wait. Oh, wow. It's seriously struggling because we are quite a distance down, I must admit. Well, I'm going to give it a while. see if it powers up, because at the moment it's hovering between 87 and 88. It seems to be really struggling. Although having said that, can it detect the yes, it can detect the magnetite. So I'm going to leave this and see if we can improve on that power, because yeah, that could be a problem. I might end up having to see if I can move it at a higher height so it's closer to the surface, or find maybe a vent around here. Because if there's a thermal vent, you could get power that way. Yeah, we'll have to give it a while, I think. Well, this is much better. We've got full power. The only question is, are we actually seeing any magnetite? Right, it's a catch-22, because I've... Oh, we were originally down there somewhere. Yeah, we were originally down there, but the trouble is it was too low down to get any power for the solar panels here. I mean, they're only getting... Well, they're getting 74%, which isn't too bad, but I think I'll have to move it down, because the range limit's 300 meters, I believe. Have a quick peek. Catch-22, because to get the actual, you know, the things like the range, for instance, you need magnetite, and I'm searching for magnetite to be able to do that in the first place. It's like, man. Ooh, an exosynth thermal reactor module fragment. Ooh, that's for the prawn soup. Oh, it's picked up nickel ore. Ooh. Well, while we're here, we may as well at least go and search for nickel ore. Why not? Hang on a minute, where's the camera gone? It's in my pocket. That's not going to help. Yeah, so we're going to have to drop to a much lower depth to be able to find it. That's cool. At least I've found some nickel ore. It's really the magnetite that I need, because then you get the heads-up display, or specifically the heads-up display chip. Ah, so that is good. It means we've got... So there's nickel ore and there's magnetite here. But I assume that the magnetite must be at a much lower depth. Oh wow, it's all over the place. Hello. Oh no, no, go away, sea monkey. Go away. No, 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 no. Go away. Oh no. So I know I can find nickel ore here, but I'm going to have to put up with the hassles of blooming sea monkeys. Yay. Oh, is that? It is nickel ore. Right. Well, I'll leave the camera there. We're going to go and retrieve that. Maybe if I leave it a bit longer. Oh, no, don't want that. Probably because it's got a new battery. But I know that somewhere down there is magnetite. I mean, I suppose I could... Yeah, I mean, I could bring the... Oh, for crying out loud. Will you go... Actually, I've just realised I don't have my... my scuba tanks. Oh, great. This is not good. This is just not on. It seems to have lasted quite a while as well. Everything's just seriously messed up. But anyway, I'm going to have a bit of a snoop around. But I strongly suspect I'm going to have to reposition that scanner. I mean, on the plus side, at least I know where to get nickel ore now. See you in a while. Oh, I might complain about these sea monkeys being annoying. But on the plus side, you can actually find decent blueprints there. So down here we found an ultra capacity tank fragment. So if I can find another 2 of them, that gives us a much better scuba tank. But actually, that's a thought. I mean, I was tempted to use the
Warning.
mineral
30 seconds
detector,
of
but
oxygen remaining.
going by the last time, it's not that very good. By the time it's found like a fragment, you've already found it anyway. Which seems kind of pointless. I wonder what we'll find if we have a look on that scanner then.
Oxygen.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'll have a bit of a snoop. I mean, I'm going to have a look. I mean, the scanner's not going to last that long because of where it's at. We're quite low down, so it's not as efficient. Oh no, go away. Man, this is a game of like dodge everything down here, Struth. But yeah, I mean, oh, I think that was a brute shark. So there's quite a lot of nickel ore there it's found, so that's interesting. But there's hardly any battery left, any power left. It hasn't picked up any magnetite. But it should. Oh, data box. So there's a data box. Oh, and it's picked up more. Oh, it's picked up that uranite as well. Oh, now that could be useful then. So I could set it to search for a data box as well as for the fragments. But if I can get the fragment, I mean the ultra capacity tank makes another big difference. That's a big boost. Saves me having to carry so many of these ones. I mean, I think they're about the same size as them ones, mind. But it looks like we're going to have to wait for the power to come back. See you in a while. Ah, it sounds like the sun might be coming back up again at some point because it just said the power was coming back on. But I've been having a good look around here, and what I've been finding is some interesting blueprints, I must admit. Let's see, so there's the prawn suit grappling arm, there's the Seatruck afterburners. I mean, that one's for basically being able to grab a hold of things and you can pull yourself toward them, so it's good if you need to pull yourself out of like a deep hole basically without having to use the upgrade, because you can only get so far with that anyway before it just runs out of steam basically, and then you'll fall back down. With this thing you can literally grab a hold of a wall and then pull yourself up to it. Then the afterburner is to give your Seatruck some acceleration. I've also found one, I need one more blueprint fragment to be able to get this horsepower upgrade, because at the moment when you've got all of these modules stuck on the back of the Seatruck, it slows it down. So getting that gives you extra speed, basically gives you more power. So you'll be able to move around faster when you've got all of these modules on. Now, some of those I did stumble across, but I've been finding them in the actual sea monkey nests down there. So it's a case of I've been going down there with the camera, having a look around. When I'll use the scanner to scan for fragments, then I'll go and find one. Then I've just been looking in the neighbouring area myself. But another useful thing is our little aquarium here has been picking up fish. So that means I can now make myself food, so we can stay out here for quite longer, because I know there's some like bladderfish wandering around as well, so we should be able to survive out here for quite a while, hopefully. As long as I can find the bladderfish, they're the only hard part. So I'll have to spend a bit of time focusing on them. But I think the plan is now, well, yeah, I mean, the original plan was to go in search of that. But now that I've found this area, I'm going to do a lot more scanning. We'll see what sort of fragments we can find, how much nickel, get myself some more nickel while I've got the scanner wherever I've left it, up here somewhere. And I think then what I think I'll do, move it, see if we can move it down to a lower depth in order to search for magnetite. But that's all for another episode. Well, thanks for making it to the end of this episode. I really do hope you enjoyed it. If so, then do please leave a like, as it will encourage YouTube's algorithms to suggest the video to others who might like it as well. If you have any tips or tricks for Subnautica, then please leave them in a comment below, as it would benefit anyone watching this video. Though I do appreciate any feedback at all, even if it's just to say hello. If you're new to the channel, then consider subscribing. It's free. Just remember to click the little bell icon though, as then you should get reminders when new content goes out. And if you'd like to support the channel, then consider becoming a Patreon. Alternatively, there's the option to make a one-off contribution through PayPal. I've left links for both options in the description below. But above all, I hope you like watching these videos as much as I enjoy playing Subnautica. Bye!